technology will be like your critical infrastructure for refineries, power grid, which is like next SIP. Every one of these, you'll get out of here with confidence and knowledge to make you comfortable to speak about it intelligent in any environment, and more importantly, to conduct an assessment around those. Then we have a tool that we use. We have a partner, GRC, Risk Rhino. Now, I know some of you would ask, okay, dude, what tools do you teach? And this is what I always say to everyone that asks me that question, that, okay, what tools do you guys teach? One thing I would challenge everybody is we can create a tool today, all of us. If you have time, go to famous.ai. All of us can create a tool. I can say, create a tool that will do document management for governance, risk, and compliance. I can, okay. If you think I'm joking, let me show you something real quick. I mean, just to kind of make you know that our world has changed, right? And sometimes it's important to know that so you can appreciate why the thinking, hopefully you appreciate why our thinking is a little bit different now, right? So let me show you real quick, just for curiosity's sake. Some of you ask me, okay, are you sure we can? What do you mean by, you can just go in and, okay, this is a tool called famous.ai. So I can say, create, create a cyber GRS tool to help manage incident risk assessment, you know, and more. So, and maybe I'll say and third party and third party risk. Just now just follow me here. So I can come here and put some stuff like this, right? Just let me copy it. Let me log in with let me just sign in and show you guys what I mean. Now the reason I need to make you understand this is the tool is not the issue again. All right. So don't waste too much time on thinking, oh well, I need there's a tool. I need to know all the tools. No, that's not the issue. More importantly is for you and I to be able to let's see, let's go. So more important is understand your own process and how things work in your organization, and be able to adapt. Whatever the tool is not relevant. You can adapt. Okay. Now, the reason I'm showing you is this is just to give you an idea that our world has changed. Nobody cares too much about, oh, I know this tool alone. Yes, learn a few tools, but the truth is you don't know what tool your company would have or be using. None of us know it, right? Once this thing is done, I'll show you, I'll come back and show you the result, right? But the point I'm making is that gone are the days it's difficult to build a tool. It's not a big deal again. So don't stress yourself on a tool. I used to be head of a practice, and I had about 200 vendors in my database. And guess what? Every vendor always tell you the same thing. Of course, the branding is different, the marketing is different, but honest truth is that the tools are very similar. If you use AWS or Google, Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud or Oracle Cloud, let's be honest. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of difference between AWS Cloud and Google Cloud and Oracle Cloud and Microsoft Azure. There will be some slight nuances, but it won't be like a world of difference. Let's face it, right? So the marketing might be different, but not going to be a big difference. But the point I'm making is, don't stress too much on tools. So if you tell me, well, somebody said I need to go and learn Nexus. Hello, I don't know if the job you get if they are going to be using Nexus. And even if they choose to use Nexus, you can learn that the basic foundation of it in 1 hour. Because you're just pulling a tool. You're not a super user or a developer in that tool. You're learning how to use the tool. And I can make a case that any GRC tool, I can make a case you can learn it in 1 hour. Any GRC tool. If you cannot learn the tool in 1 hour, their design is a disaster because they will lose market share. Because many of the tools now, they need to make it friendly and easy to use so that my grandmother in the village can use it, or else people will not really subscribe to it, right? So that's the reality right now we've seen. Okay, you can see this thing is still building its thing. You can see it's building the solution already. But anyway, so let's quickly go through some basic questions I've seen, and I'll leave room for you to answer your question. Do we need IT background? No IT background required. Just be hungry, be ready to work. We're going to teach the basic foundation for the first two classes. Follow through with us. Let's hold your hand in that process. You'll be fine if you commit to it, right? Um, Again, no experience required. We recommend don't miss a class. And when you do, live happen at times, every session is recorded and up to date in real time. What roles can I apply for when you are done in the program? We have multiple roles we've seen. We have a rule of thumb. If you see more than 60% of what you've learned shown on the job, just apply. It doesn't matter, just apply. So some roles like GRC analyst, third-party risk analyst, data governance, data privacy, IT risk, these are the jobs some of our students have gotten opportunities in the past. The cost price itself is 8.99. And somebody asked me, well, is there other eating things? Some program will tell you this and that, and they will charge you more. No, this is all you pay. You have option of paying twice or three times. The option is there. It's flexible. Um, so do we do refund? We don't do refund in our program. We give complimentary discounted rates for our alumni community. You have lifetime access. All you need to do is to let us know you need extension, and you always have that extension. Then the other thing is career mentorship for us. This is the most important piece. Our community is not a place to just disappear. We constantly look for opportunity to mentor, programs to send out, materials to share with you. So sometimes you might see it a little bit overwhelming because we are always finding ways and opportunity to give back to our community, whatever it takes. We, materials, documentation, we bring guest speakers a lot, whatever it takes to help our community, we do it. We have a lot of internships that are free that we give out just to keep enhancing that experience for our community also. Resume support, a lot of you have asked me, do we support with resume? Absolutely. Thankfully, there are a lot of tools out there, AI tools that helps to jumpstart that process. In our program recently, what we do is by week 2, we've started building draft one of your resume. So I'm not going to wait till end of your class to do your resume. No, by the first class, second class, we have first draft. By your fourth week, second draft. So by the time you're done with the program, honestly, 1 week to the class, I tell you to start applying for a job because your resume is already ready. So don't worry about that. And we have a service that help you to also optimize it once you build the first draft. Mock interviews, some of you might not know. We have a segment called the Lions Den, and I'll share my screen real quick just for the purpose of so you can see what I mean by that. So you can, it's just an amazing program out there. So if you go to YouTube, let me share real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. If you go to YouTube, you will see we have. Okay, before we do that, I just noticed the video. You remember earlier on I made you to let me share again so you guys will see. We had this thing I was showing with you all that we tried to build a GRC tool, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what just happened. It's a bit creepy, but guess what? This thing just built a draft GRC tool. Now, it doesn't mean it's final, but look at this tool. Talks about incidents. It's showing you incidents here. Talks about risk assessment. It's showing you how to do it. It's crazy stuff. Think about it. We just built a tool now. I know it sounds crazy, right? But this is true. The world has changed, ladies and gentlemen. I just built a tool. I can add vendor here. Look at it. You can choose the risk level here. I know it's creepy and crazy, but that's where we are right now in the world. This is crazy, but this is it. And you can publish it. Of course, you need to enhance it and all that. But the point I'm making is the entry point to build solution is not like before. So that you can tell why I'm not too focused on tools and telling you tools because tools come, tools go. People can build solution anytime. So I'm not too worried about that. If I tell you to chill on tools, those are the reasons. So don't think I'm just crazy thinking, oh well, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about with tools. I have a lot of vendors we've worked with, so I know the mindset of tools. But let me share one more thing. For those of you that ask me, okay, do we have a way we support you? We have a segment called the Lions Den, and I would like to just quickly show you guys real quick what that looks like. So the Lions Den is just you can go to Skillweed Lions Den. Okay, Skillweed Lions Den. You can go and it will come up. Just check it out. It's a way we prepare a lot of our folks with interviews here and there and just have fun learning from those folks. We have close to 100 scenarios there. Go there and just enjoy it too as we progress. Really, it's amazing stuff out there. Okay. Another thing is potential career path. Some of you asked the question, the salary general. What I'll say is this: what I've seen most of the time. my personal experience and for my team. For the last 1.5 years, the least salary I've seen in our community over 80 jobs is the least I've seen. Except maybe they didn't give me the full data. The least minimum I've seen is about 90,000. That's the minimum. Most people are 6 digits, okay, for their first job. So, however, even if you start with 80 grand or whatever number for your first job to kind of get experience, we would recommend, why not? Let's start with that. Then we can build along that. But that's been the trend line we've seen, okay? Community support for us is a big deal. We have alumni network, WhatsApp community. Any opportunity to learn, we always embrace it big time. You get a certificate after each one of our programs. The job search, when you're done with the program, we become marketers. We are aggressive. We go crazy, applying, applying, applying. Um, like we mentioned, the interviews segment, we focus with the Lions Den and just call, text us. We have some amazing tools within ChatGPT also that we use. We built custom tools where you can just pop in those roles and responsibility from the company and it to spit out some amazing guide questions to ask the interviewers and different ways to respond also. Um, People that transition that we've seen a lot of people in the medical space, transport workers, Uber drivers, people new to workforce, new to IT, it does not matter. The main thing is the discipline, the focus, the commitment, no shortcuts. We're not going to play games. We're just going to work hard. We have tons of resources to make you successful, a lot of templates, a lot of interview guides. And I can quickly show you a few of them just to kind of make you see some very effective things we've seen in the past that has worked. So if you want one of our big resources that we definitely always recommend is you go to, you go to skillweed.com and within skillweed.com, we recommend definitely go to the resource page here. We have tons of free ebooks here. Take advantage of it. It's a lot of books. Now you might say, well, why do I care about books that are maybe I don't care? It's important because for most of us, we just remove the confusion for you. Now you don't have to worry about anything beside just execute. So let me say, sometimes to ask you, you might get a prop up to put your email so you can download, but you can download all these materials. It's quite a lot of them. Play with it. Let me send it to the chat right now. It's just an amazing ton of resources that you can leverage big time. Don't stress yourself when we already did the work for you, right? There's no point. Okay.